Um, yeah, I think Joe gets it.
Shout out to Joe, our winner.
And Game not far behind, but just you got to focus a little more.
Ye-
Maybe stop putting out like in the past like 6 months. I feel like Games release like 3 albums or mixtapes, and that's too much.
Yeah, man.
Calm it on
Calm
down.
down. Your focus needs more focus.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's getting late. Let's look through the list of shit coming out. We are not, and I'm just deciding this right now, but I think we need to stop like trying to pre-pick what we're gonna
Yes.
feature.
Yes, I agree.
So let's just run down this list, and there's October 28th, and we're gonna go with some stuff that's old, and then up to the things that are expected. So there's that DI. No, we talked about these. A DITC album named Sessions. I feel like we talked about that.
Yeah, that can't that's old.
Um, well, not super old. It's October 28th, but I we definitely mentioned it before.
Yeah, we have.
But anyway, there's that. DJ Paul of 3 6 Mafia, YOTS, Year of the Six, Part 1. Feel like Paul drops mixtapes and albums like way too much, but
Mm-hmm.
when you're a fan, you don't care. Especially a 3 6 fan. Like you just need the music. It all sounds the
True.
same anyway. Jeezy, Trapper Die 3. I don't know who Journalist 103 is. King Crooked, Valley of the Kings, which that's weird because you said he just released something called Good versus Evil.
Yeah, that's what I've been listening to. I ain't been listening to Valley of the Kings. He dropped something called Valley of the Kings.
I'm gonna look it up. I have a feeling like it's been renamed to that or something. Oh no, it's an EP. Hip Hop DX just reviewed it 4 days ago. So maybe he dropped both.
Yikes. All
That's
right.
weird.
When I'm finished digesting Good vs. Evil, maybe I'll give that a try.
So what's in the discography? Yeah, and this discography has Good versus Evil as 2016. And he got a Static King album with Static Selecta.
Yeah, that's what I meant to check out. I saw Static tweeting about that.
And Valley of the Kings is an EP. So he's just putting out shit really close to each other because Good versus Evil is November 11th and Valley of the Kings is October 28th. That's way too much music at one time.
Damn, yeah.
I don't know who he expects besides like his biggest fans to try to digest all that shit at once.
Yeah.
Um, so we got Meek Mill, Dream Chasers 4, which I've heard one song off that, and it was pretty dope. I
Mm.
haven't listened to the rest of it yet.
I'll give it another try, but I wasn't impressed the first time I listened to it.
I mean, you just might not be like Meek's like screamy club music like appeals to me in some weird way.
But I liked his shit, especially before he went to jail. I used to get it. I made a million off the corner.
You just can't stop imitating people.
I love that record.
I don't even
But
know what that is.
but his other records, I don't know. Sometimes it's hit or miss with him.
Yeah, yeah, he's never dropped anything consistent to me. Mickey Facts and Knots, The Achievement, circa 82.
I won't press play on that.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Mickey Facts. I feel like what I've heard has not super impressed me. Vinny Paz, the cornerstone of the corner store. I am not even going to try to listen to that. Vinny Paz is frustrating as hell in Jedi Mind Tricks. Vinny Paz by himself, I can't imagine like how much worse that's gonna be. It's just like it's like getting a fucking lecture for like 50 minutes.
Yeah. B.O.B. drop elements.
Hey, don't be skipping ahead.
Oh, that's ahead for you? I was going in the order that well, I'm on Apple Music.
Oh no, you're skipping stuff. ASAP Mob, Cozy Tapes, Volume 1, Friends.
Oh,
So I do want to listen to that because I want to get
yeah.
acquainted with the rest of the guys in ASAP Mob besides Ferg and Rocky.
You don't know about 12E?
I mean, I've heard of these guys. I don't know them, like know their voices or anything like that.
Oh, 12E released this record with Method Man back in the
No,
day.
that's ASAP
That shit
Nast.
was. Oh, see, well, I gotta get acquainted too.
That I know what song you're talking about. That's I got a funky style and a
Y-
funky flow or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that song fucking goes. I played anyone who knows me recently knows I played the shit out that song. Yeah, B.O.B. Elements, I don't care. Common, Black America again.
My nigga.
Czarface, which is Inspector Deck and 7L and Esoteric, Fistful Apparel. I didn't even listen to the second Czarface album, and now they got a third one out already.
I don't think Czarface brand is worthy of 3 albums, but that's just my personal opinion.
No, they at least from the first album, like there were some definite hits on there, and then like I could do without the rest of it. Like if it was 17 tracks, there was like 3 that I care to still play. I don't even want to talk about La Coca Nostra. I don't fuck with those guys.
Me neither.
A Tribe Called Quest. We got it from here. Thank you for your service. Oh, I forget. I wasn't saying the dates, but that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't nobody worry about dates. Like these are just the notable albums. King Crooked again. Good vs. Evil.
Actually, a good record.
And Zero legendary. Zero kind of is a legendary like Houston rapper that people outside of South music don't know.
Yeah, I never heard of the nigga.
He sang. He like does a singing kind of rap. I think I don't know if that's all he does, but he does it a lot. But I've been meaning to check him out. I probably won't at this time just because there's so much else that's released in the past like 2 weeks that I need to play. And
Yeah,
there's
you gotta
still
scrape.
what'd you say?
I said, what? Yeah, you gotta scrape up that coke and butter by OT Genesis.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna get you to admit to listening to that at Ball of Weed. You know you've been bumping Ball of Weed, nigga.
They can both. I can't bury what's that fucker's name?
Riff
I
Raff.
can't bury him deep enough under the earth. And OT Genesis, I don't know. I mean, I've only heard Coco from him, and I fucking hate that song. But I mean, who knows? He may actually be a rapper underneath these terrible singles.
I doubt it. That's like saying I love Makota can be a true crooner underneath all of the Molly.
God, I hate McConan. Let's see. I don't like. There needs to be a way. You can just go on Apple Music and find out what new is coming out, and I don't think Spotify has that.
Let's see.
Like people do like, yeah, people are complaining that Spotify doesn't have that. And if I go to their browse page, there's a new releases section, but it doesn't tell me like what's coming up, and it's listing like all these different genres on the same spot. And like I don't want that. I just want like I should have a way to
How are
Joe
people
got an
doing that?
album recently.
Saying what the fuck is new that well that is about to come out. I only see the shit that just dropped.
Oh, okay. Well, you were talking about. Oh no, you were talking about stuff that was recent. That was recent, but already dropped. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. Um, I just wish there was a good way for me to like show me the albums and mixtapes just in one genre that have come out recently.
Young Thug got a song with the nigga Zach from this zombie soundtrack called Consuela. Oh no.
He has a song with who from what?
A song with some nigga named Zach. And it's off of the Inzombia soundtrack, and it's called Consuela.
I don't even know what the fuck is in. I don't know. It sounds like a horror movie. I don't. If that's the case, I don't care. In Zambia, I've never heard of that shit.
Uh, hmm. Oh, apparently it's actually a mixtape.
This says it's Belly featuring Young Thug and Zach. I don't know who Belly is either. Some Canadian rapper. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're getting sidetracked and we need to go to bed.
Okay.
So coming up on November 18th, which I think is this Friday coming up, we got 2 D-Boy Diary Book 1 and 2 albums by E40. A lot of people overexposing themselves. Lil Bibby has an album that I don't care about. I don't believe you do either.
Me neither.
Terminology has an album called More Politics, which I probably won't listen to, but it's, I don't know, good to know he's still making music. Probably all sounds the same.
Yeah, it probably does. I'm gonna check out the one record that he has with Ti because I saw on Ti's Instagram that they were shooting a video for it.
Okay, so that's probably good. And the Outlaws are still making music and they're naming it Living Legends, which no you're not.
Is a lie.
But okay. You right there with me. We eye to eye on this shit. Like no sir. But I guess we'll just let you say what you feel like saying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's 2 people that I don't know about that has to fight for their legendary status. Zero and well, I know about Outlaws. They just don't deserve it. But
And see,
I got Zero got to prove it to me.
at least Zero like is as far as let me see if he's got a decent Wikipedia. Like he's been around for fucking ever. He was born in 77, which makes him 39. Yes. And let's see when it says his first album was 98. Which makes this nigga rapping for 18 years.
Yeah.
And in that time, this list of, and this is just albums 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20 albums.
Damn.
Like, he's been around. That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
And at some point, he ran out of ideas. So his 2008 album was named Crack. His 2009 was Cocaine. Next year, Heroin. Next year, Meth. Next year, Angel Dust.
Are they is he at least doing those throughout the whole album process? Like what's the difference? Is he exploring? Is he selling those? Like did he switch up the game? Like
I mean, these are good questions. I would really like to know. Wikipedia is not telling me what these albums are about.
Oh, go to WikiLeaks.
Julian Assange. Like interfering in US elections and also chronicling the discography of Zero.
Oh wow. 20 albums, that's work though. You gotta respect something.
Yeah. And he's been he was down with the Screwed Up Click when that was a really big thing. I don't know if they're still like active or if everybody just counts themselves as like Screwed Up Click alumni. There's a lot about Houston music, kind of like Atlanta, but like people pay attention to Atlanta now. So many Atlanta artists are breaking nationally, but like that's a scene that has its whole stuff by itself happening
Yeah.
that you wouldn't know about unless you're there or really trying hard to pay attention. And like Houston's the same way. Like I think Zero's legendary, but like only two people who care about that music.
Yeah.
But to those who care, like there is no question. That's the feeling that I get.
Mm. Yeah, true. And I can see that. Like I I used to not be able to understand that, but then Jersey started to kind of develop that. And it was through the battle scene starting to pop and actually like draw large crowds of other, Jersey hip hop lovers coming to the battles and shit. And like once niggas started realizing that, and niggas realizing that they could just promote to them and they had their own audience right then and there, then the scene started to nourish itself.
Yeah. Like it's like people dissing Button. Like to a nigga like me on the outside, like that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, so you're gonna diss a dude that's like, I don't know, doing 2 shades better than you are? Because to me, like, excuse me, especially at that time when like I think you knew a person who was dissing him, like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't make any sense to me. It was like you're dissing a YouTube star. I don't even know him for his music anymore. And like I
Good.
think that was before the mood music shit dropped.
Yeah. It was.
And so it was like, where do you think this is going to get you? But in that insular community, that shit matters.
Yes. So it's little shit that I get, like, and you kind of get, I guess, as you get older or whatever. But it's still intriguing, like how these cities and these strongholds like hold support themselves and have independent scenes that we'll never know about unless they decide to show us.
Yeah. Or somebody taps into it and people start getting famous. Like that music starts to pop, and then all of a sudden you hear about all these people that have been around forever in that area and we're probably like making good money in that area. They didn't need this national attention.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we need to get up out of here, dog.
yeah. We do. Signing off, I guess. We ain't making no promises as to which albums we're gonna review.
Nope.
We just gonna bring you the good shit and let you. And if it's some fluff, we're gonna let you know about the fluff so you don't waste your time with it. But but yeah, we're gonna help you figure out what to actually press play on, because we don't want you wasting your bandwidth on Mr. Lift type shit.
Yeah. And that's not to say that album's not terrible. It's just like maybe a 2 out of 5. Like, yeah. Unless you really into Lift. Like this should not be your introduction to Mr. Lift.
Yeah, but it was. So you thought I forgot about you, nigga? No, I didn't. That shit was ass.
Yeah. So we'll get to y'all later. No promises as to when, because putting together podcasts are hard. And like for those, who know me personally, you know that like I'm moving soon. And I don't know. I'll be able to record next week, but then like after that, like I don't know we might have to take another week off or something while I'm getting myself situated in my new spot.
Yeah, either that or we'll probably figure something out, like him calling me on his cell phone or something like that. That works.
Yeah, we could do
Shouts to
that.
Erica Badu.
Yeah. I don't need to use your phone. I got my own, nigga.
But either way, see y'all stankin' asses later.
Peace.
One.